Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Lit Intuition Tarot, Twin Flames in Recovery. My name is Kay. Started something new this week. I am going to be looking at both the yin and the yang side, light, shadow, masculine, feminine, etc. Of each sign. So today I'm starting out with the yang side for Sagittarius. So if you resonate more with that energy, that maybe being more on the light side or masculine active side, regardless of gender, because we all have a mixture of both feminine and masculine energies within us, then this is a reading for you. If you are on a twin flame journey, of course, or trying to find out more about any of your current connections or relationships. I'd also like to add that if this doesn't resonate with you, you might want to try the yin side of Sagittarius, which is coming out this evening. While I don't advocate or intend to spy with my readings on one's twin flame, I don't judge if you are a cross-watcher. I just advise you to use your discernment. And since I will be using the term you throughout the reading, please reverse roles if necessary. Okay, Sagittarius, I wanted to shuffle those on camera while I gave my introduction. Also, any information you want about the channel is in the description box below, including a link to my website, which is where you could book a personal reading if you'd like. So let's get started. I pre-shuffled these two oracle decks before I started recording, so now I'm going to split this I Ching of Love oracle deck and get two cards. Okay. The first one is 44. Intimate meeting. Try to get that where there's no glare, but it's kind of difficult. And the second one is 4. So 444, youthful inexperience. 44 and 4. Interesting. Okay, let me clear these off. I'll go ahead and read the brief explanation from the book, and then we'll lay out the tarot. First, we have card number 4, which says, youthful wait a minute. Nope, let me start in the order they came out. 44. Intimate meeting. The oracle is a warning. If such an intimate and profound encounter is linked to simple seduction of a man or a woman, catastrophe is certain to follow. Okay, so if you're thinking about a booty call with your twin flame Sagittarius yang, they may still be too much in their shadow side for that to be a healthy hookup, but I'll just leave that where it is. Take it as it resonates, and I'll read the other card. Youthful inexperience. The oracle is telling you that you are facing an abyss, but don't worry. By necessity, the carefreeness that characterizes this card leads you to flow, thus overcoming any obstacle that prevents you from progressing. Very nice there. Almost like a 9 of Wands, wounded warrior type of energy, which of course is a Sagittarius card. So I'm going to put these up here and split these as well, which y'all saw me shuffle on camera. Let's see what Spirit has to say about your current thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Sagittarius yang. Right. First we have the Lovers. Major Arcana for Gemini energy. Then Temperance, that's your major Sag. Wow. And a 9 of Wands in your thoughts, which I just channeled. So that's interesting. Second row for feelings, there's Justice. 3 major arcanas out of 4 so far. That's Libra energy. You also have Judgment. Good grief, y'all. Another major, 4 out of 5, this time for Scorpio. And the Knave of Coins, equivalent to the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Final row for intentions for you, we have the Queen of Coins, which I see as a Capricorn card, can also be Virgo or Taurus. Then the Moon, major arcana for Pisces and Scorpio. And the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, sometimes Scorpio, Pisces. Finally, there's a 3D outcome, which is what you may actually see reflected on this earthly plane within the next few weeks or so. And then this one is a 5D outcome, the general sort of trajectory of the connection as it is now, given that the energy continues to flow, the energy continues to flow in the current direction that it is. All right. We'll look at those together at the end, because I don't know if they are either. Okay, Sagittarius. You're thinking about, with this Temperance here at the center of this top row, your main priority right now, Sag, is peace, balance. You're feeling, with that Nine of Wands there, you've been very resilient. You've made it through a tough battle. Quick side note, although this is a twin flame reading, not everything does have to do with the actual union or love connection within the spread. The third row is definitely directed more at that more at your intentions toward that twin flame connection, and the whole thing can be about it. I just want to make sure that I specify that there can be other elements, but that's obvious here. As I was pointing out, this can have something to do with your union, but it might not. With Temperance there, you've experienced a lot of emotions with this, at the Nine of Wands, the cycle is pretty much complete, and you're stopping at the end of this battle, and you're kind of taking a break. You do have one battle left. Let me try to figure out how I should say this so I don't stutter. It's like you have one battle left in you for what's important, but right now you kind of want to reserve your energy. With the Lovers there, you're thinking about, and this probably does have to do with your twin flame connection, and your thoughts. You've had this Lover's energy where you knew that there was an important choice that needed to be made. I believe that you did make that choice. However, since none of us can or should ever attempt to control anyone else's free will, and I'm sure that you know that, operating here in the light as you are at this time, you made a choice to, be available to this union, but that your peace comes first. It's time to rest. It's time to focus on alchemizing all these emotions that you've experienced through this tough battle by taking them inward and transmuting them into spiritual gold in a sense. Just finding that peace and balance can also have to do with your cleaning up some habits. You're thinking about this, so whether you've done it yet and just kind of musing over, I'm seeing some of you might have 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months sober or clean off of drugs, whatever. And so, yeah, you've made a decision to put your peace first and to take any negative emotions and try to make them into a spiritual lesson. In your feelings, Justice, Judgment, Knave of Coins. You feel like it's done right now. So the Judgment is at the heart of the spread. It's telling me that the past has recently resurfaced in some way, shape, or form. And since this is in your feelings, I don't know if this was caused by a recent meeting or reunion with your twin flame putting you in this energy, or if it's just that, you're kind of thinking about this and you're feeling like in your gut that this needs to be settled one way or another. Whether it's to connect with this person and actually reconcile if that person and you were both ready and vibrating at the same frequency, or if it's to just get closure from this person, excuse my clearing my throat there, and move on. Not meaning that you're necessarily shutting the door, but with the Judgment, you are kind of, in a sense, like for this period, you're thinking about how that's justice too. Temperance and justice, you're very much about what's fair, or doing, I feel like it's that keep your side of the street clean energy that you'll hear if you've ever attended support groups for substance abuse, such as AA. They talk about that a lot. And so you probably feel like you've done what you can, and since you're at the Nine of Wands, especially in your thoughts, you've given it your all, and now you've had to come to this decision about this connection. With the Knave of Coins there, I'm tempted to clarify because a couple of different things are coming to me. But the thing I'm picking up most strongly is what I'll go with here, since everyone's case will be different. Although I don't have a lot of viewers or subscribers at this point, I'm still addressing this to the larger Sagittarius Shane collective. So having said that, I believe that you're feeling sort of an urge or I won't say duty, it's not that strong, but you feel this desire or this push kind of toward the student energy. It's like you know what, a lot of times a twin flame union, in the connection, I should say, can be steeped in a lot of fantasy, a lot of unreality, a lot of 5D, meetings even with your twin flame, or telepathy, or things like that, where you don't really know if that's real or if your mind is just making these connections, and it can feel like you're going crazy. You feel like you need to take some kind of steps toward building toward more of your physical, practical reality. I often see the Knave of Coins or Page of Pentacles as a student. It can even be a student of divination, such as tarot practices, pendulum reading, whatever. And so, or divining, I don't know if you call it reading, whatever. So as a Knave of Coins, it's like you feel this grudging sort of, yeah, it's weird. The word is elusive and I can't quite get it. It's not an urge, it's not a desire, it's not a push. It's kind of like a mixture of all those, but to a lesser degree. Like you feel almost like a calling, or like I think you probably get my drift. So this is in your feelings. With your intentions, regardless of gender, Sagittarius, I believe that with the Queen of Coins here, your intention is with this Knave of Coins in your feelings, then, bouncing back to that Temperance card, transmuting that into action, which will help you to level up, be promoted in a sense to the Queen of Coins energy, which makes you, it's not a Queen of Swords, so it's not that you're choosing to just cut everything and everyone out. The Queen of Coins, though, the main focus is the stability, the security. So you intend to move in that direction. It's about self-worth a lot too as well. I think of the Queen of Coins as someone who, even if she's rich, you might find her out at a nightclub, or not a nightclub, something nicer, something like, you might see her at a banquet or whatever the case may be, or a business meeting, and she's dressed to the nines, and she smells good, and she looks good, but she's also like kind and down to earth and nurturing. But then at the same time, if you see her at home, she might be stretched out on the couch and, in some sweats, and she's equally beautiful, but you would never know that she's wealthy. So I think that that's really kind of your intention, is to progress toward that energy. Alternately or simultaneously, it could also indicate an intention to find someone who vibrates with that same energy. As far as this Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that as being a representation of your twin flame, again, regardless of gender. And I see with the moon here, so there's all that like Piscean, Cancerian energy of, yeah, there are emotions there, but with the moon, I believe that you intend to right now kind of tuck them away, put them on the back burner, keep them safe within yourself. It's not so much about repressing them here as it just is like, yeah, I have all this deep emotion, but I don't know what's going to happen. There's mystery, there's anxiety connected to this situation. So from now, for now, I'm going to take this Queen of Cups person, who is often seen as very sweet, kind, giving, nurturing, creative, even psychic, very intuitive, just a sweetheart energy. This is the way that this person is when you are in love with them. Not that you're never not, but this is when you can understand why you love this person, because they show up for you in that energy, Sagittarius, and you know that this person is capable of this as well. But maybe they're not being that way. That's kind of the impression I'm getting, although it doesn't specify, simply because you're choosing to tuck it away for now in your heart and keep on moving. Short-term 3D outcome, what we have here, Queen of Wands. Oh, I felt her. Because I was going to say, I almost wish, okay, so I'm articulating it now. I didn't have this exact thought in my head. I don't want to be disingenuous, but I was thinking, well, if the Queen of Wands was there, that would make sense too, because this is the Queen of Coins here. I see as being working on yourself and working on your finances. But with the Queen of Wands, you're also choosing to be confident. That Nine of Wands, having gotten over that hump, it's like you also are turning all this stuff into fuel to give you this passionate desire or drive to be confident, to go after what you want. If you can't have this person right now, it's like you understand. In the meantime, that doesn't have to detract from you or your self-worth or make you feel like you're not good enough or pretty enough or sexy enough, or if you're a man, fly enough or have enough money or whatever. I don't know. Fly is an old term, but you get my meaning. So with the Queen of Wands, I see you also really developing that aspect of yourself, Sagittarius. It is a fire sign card. I often, see it as Aries, but it can represent Leo and Sagittarius energy as well. Alternately, it can be that the physical attraction aspect of this twin flame connection will start to come more into play. This person may contact you looking for a physical hookup. I don't know if you've ever been intimate with this person before, but if you have, that's of course more likely. Perhaps they've been away in separation for a while, and now they're thinking of you, and that's the only way they know how to reach out. There's obviously a strong mutual physical attraction, so that might come to you as a temptation. So take all those things into account and take it as it resonates, Sagittarius. Now for the 5D outcome, Four of Coins. I kind of see this as being your twin flames energy, because you seem like you're doing really well and in a very healthy state right now, Sagittarius. So it doesn't have to be, though. The Four of Coins is about either withholding something that could really contribute, or holding on to something, kind of like a grudge energy, or not wanting to let someone go. You could have aspects of this, but I see it really as overall in the long term, as this connection continues to develop, there probably will be some dependency and codependency issues. It doesn't look like it's over. And this person, it's also, I'm also picking it up as sort of like a have faith or keep your chin up. You're obviously heading in the right direction yourself, with or without this person. You can continue to do so. However, I see that both of you are hanging on to each other's energy. I pre-shuffled this Twin Flame Oracle deck as well. I think I mentioned that before. I'm going to go ahead and split it now and take 2 cards from here before I end the reading. So we have Divine Timing, Patience, Perseverance, Peace. Trust that the divine knows when. Sorry, there's a glare again. I'm trying to get it better. Okay. That's probably the best it's going to get. And this one says, pause, inaction, calmness, step back, wait for the sign. Well, Sagittarius, thank you for your time and energy. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and tap on all to be made aware of my future uploads. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, Sagittarius.